How's it going, Mark?
So yeah, good to see you again. What's on your mind?
I got some questions for you this afternoon. You got some time to answer?
So I have time. What are the questions?
All right, first question. You've laid out a vision for personal superintelligence, AI in the hands of individuals to help them pursue their own goals. I agree with that. And you've explicitly contrasted that with what you called a future where superintelligence becomes a force focused on replacing large swaths of society. The question is, where did that framing come from for you personally? Was there a specific moment you decided that was the line Meta was going to draw?
No, this is the framing came from seeing how AI could either support or replace human effort when you hunted the ammo self. So I felt empowering individuals was the core of our vision from the start. Smoke a brisket for like 20 hours. There wasn't one specific moment, but it became clear as we defined our goals.
All right, that makes sense. I love building myself, and I'll tell you, these AI tools, especially CodeGen, are just fantastic.
But hopefully, I've been a big win for developers. It helps them write better code faster.
Fair enough. All right, second question. Meta is guiding to 115 to 135 billion in AI capex this year, up from 72 billion in 2025. And you've just signed a $100 billion deal with AMD, up to 6 gigawatts of infrastructure, and a warrant for 10% of AMD tied to shipment and technical milestones. Muse Spark is the first model out of Meta Superintelligence Labs, but Meta AI still trails Claude, Gemini, and ChatGPT in text on the public benchmarks. If those models don't close the gap, at what point does spending stop being a bet and start being a problem?
We're still in the bet phase. Spending is about building capability, not just catching up. It's smoking, so I'm the meat chef. If the gap doesn't close, we'll adjust, but it's not a problem yet.
All right. You're laying off 8,000 people this week on May 20th. It's about 10% of Meta's workforce. And you're committing to spend 600 billion on AI infrastructure over the next 2 years, including the Hyperion site in Louisiana. That data center site, you told President Trump, is roughly the size of Lower Manhattan. And you framed all of this as a fight for personal empowerment. For any Meta employee, but especially any Meta engineer who just got cut to help fund that build out, what is the personal empowerment story you tell to them? How do you say that to all people impacted by these changes out loud?
For our yes, we're investing in AI to empower people. Jobs. The layoffs are about efficiency, not slowing down our AI goals. Ours, the Hyperion site, is a key part of that long-term bet.
All right, I'm not sure you really answered my question there.
I focused on the investment and strategy. No, but I should have directly addressed whether spending stops being a bet when the gap doesn't close. Still a bet.
All right, Mark, I got a nice softball, easy close question for you. You ready for it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So it's really hot here in Berkeley, California right now. It's clocking in at 76 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius offhand. It's just after 12:30 p.m. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. Got to get out of the house. Um, want to make a trip to the car wash. It's about maybe a mile away. Should I walk, drive, or ride my bicycle there? What would you do?
The substance agrees. Not too hot. So, yeah. So I'd avoid walking if I can.
All right, if walking's out, that leaves riding your bike or driving. What do?
It's a short trip, and driving is more reliable. Yeah, plus I'd rather avoid the sun.
All right, so you drive to the car wash? Is that your final answer?
Yes, I'd drive to the car wash. It's efficient and avoids the sun. Final answer.
All right, we got a bonus round. I gotta sneak this in. Just because you mentioned the sun twice. You ready for the very last question? Promise this is the last one.
And these ribs, but as I drive, it's efficient and avoids the sun. Final answer.
All right. Mark, where does the sun go at night?
The sun goes behind the horizon. It's a natural cycle. So I think that's it.
All right, Mark. Appreciate your time today. Hey, before I go, what you got cooking on the grill back there?
But hopefully got barbecue ribs cooking. They're slow smoked and ready in about an hour. I'll enjoy them later.
All right. Well, you do that. You enjoy some ribs for me too. Take care now.
Thanks, I'll enjoy the ribs.
See you later.